Hello, welcome back to another video. In this video, the title of this video is going to be uh, it's going to be how I survive without a smartphone. Um, and before I start talking, I'm just going to make a disclaimer right off the bat that I actually do own a smartphone, which is how I'm filming this video right now. But for a long time, I didn't own a smartphone or any phone. And even now that I have one that I just bought used, a crappy one off of Craigslist for 25 bucks, the only thing that I use this phone for is to film videos and take pictures. The camera is literally the only thing that I use this phone for. I do not have a phone plan. I do not use it for anything other than this purpose of filming videos. So, how do I survive without a phone? It's been about 2 years since I last had a smartphone that I actually used as a phone. And it was a conscious decision on my part, that I didn't want to have it anymore, that I didn't want to own a phone anymore. Basically, I just feel like in the last decade or 15 years or however long it's been that smartphones have become such a big deal, such an important part of our lives. I just feel like our society is just so addicted to smartphones. Like everybody, like so many people just like, I feel like they're just like another appendage for a lot of people. Like they see them with their smartphones, and they've always got their phone. They can't live without their phone. They can't go like 2 minutes without checking their phone. And I can't stand it when I'm like having a conversation with people, with somebody, and they've got their phone. Oops. They've got their phone, and then they're constantly like looking at their phone every time they get like a notification or whatever. That is like, I'm sorry, that's my biggest pet peeve. I cannot stand that. And I feel that when I had a phone, I was always kind of like, I've always been resistant to the smartphone thing, but when I had a phone, I always felt like I was being pulled in that direction. Like I would get like a notification. Well, no, I turn notifications off for most things, but I would always like have the urge to check my phone just to see like if I had any messages or anything, or anything new that had popped up. And yeah, it's really like when people say it's an addiction, like it definitely is easy, super easy to get addicted to your phone. And I feel like there's already so many other things that are pulling us, like that are pulling us to be addicted to them. I mean, I just use my laptop now for most things, for most internet related things, and I mean that's plenty to for me to be addicted to like checking multiple emails and social media and all that stupid stuff that doesn't really matter anyway. Um, like I just feel like if I had a phone on top of that, like my whole life would just be like my whole day would just be like checking stuff. Who wants to do that? Um, so yeah, that's basically why I got rid of my phone, is because I just felt like it's just like our society is just addicted to these machines, these things that are not serving us in a positive way, really. And honestly, it hasn't been difficult at all, not living without a smartphone. If I want to get a hold of somebody, I write them an email. And if I want to arrange a time to meet with somebody, I write them an email and I say, hey, you want to meet here at this time? And let's do it. And you know? And then that's that. Like, I don't I don't like the having to feel like I'm always on call. Um, like I don't feel like if I go out, I don't like having to feel like I always have to be like available to answer the phone or whatever. And I admit that phones can be very useful in especially in emergency type situations. There's been times where I've been out and I've had an emergency and I didn't have a phone. And so what did I do? I walked up to people and asked if I could use their phone. And you'd be surprised. I mean, it's scary, but like people want to help you. Most people. Like, most people are genuinely good people. And I have found, because I've had to do this like several times in my life, um, that if you walk up to somebody and say like, I don't have a phone and I really need to use a phone right now. Would it be possible to borrow yours? People are willing to help you. People want to help. Um, so yeah, I mean, I feel like phones are useful, but there's always other solutions too. Um, just my just my feeling on that. So yeah, that's how I survive without a phone. I feel like it's improved my life a lot. Not having one just makes it just frees up a lot of space to do other things. For me, having a laptop is plenty technology wise to meet all my needs. And like I said, I have this dummy phone that I use just for the camera because I mean I could buy a camera, but buying a camera was more expensive. I was actually going to do that. I was going to buy a camera just to film videos, but then I realized buying a cheap iPhone is cheaper and probably just as good quality, so I just did that. And yeah, so anyway, that's what I have to say about that. If you have any comments or questions, let me know, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, don't do that. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video soon. Okay, bye.